Alright, hello everyone, it's Happy, and today I want to talk about the T-57 Heavy because I think we were all a little bit too harsh regarding this tank. Now, I did say that this tank has become significantly weaker with the hull armor nerf, but to be fair, even though the hull has been nerfed, the turret has been patched up in a lot of places, and when I do play as a medium, I feel like this tank does ricochet a lot of shots into the turret. So, to be fair, the T-57 Heavy does have better turret armor than before, and mediums and lights with low pen will definitely struggle against you, especially in mid to long ranges. That is true. Now, this tank isn't as talked about anymore, and it seems like this tank is just sort of forgotten by everyone after the update. But why is that? I mean, if you compare this tank with the AMX-50B, the weapon handling is almost very similar. The 57 Heavy has a little bit better of an aim time, 50B has better accuracy. Apart from that, both tanks are very similar. The 57 has 8 degrees of gun depression, while the 50B has 10, but the T-57 Heavy has better turret armor. So again, you can't judge as easily. Now, when it comes to consumables, this tank can also dish out damage a lot faster, but the interclip in itself is only 2.5 seconds, which is again very close to the 50B, but a little bit faster. And the damage, of course, is going to be a little bit better on the 57 Heavy. Again, we know that the 50B is going to be the better tank in general, but the T-57 Heavy is probably not as dead or, sort of bad as we think. It's quite similar to what it was before. I just feel like it's being power crept a little bit by the other tanks. The T-57 Heavy can still do a lot of damage, and it can dish out a little bit of damage here and there as well. And to be fair, this tank is still capable of doing 5-6k games very easily, just like it used to. The only thing is, as I said, this tank is a little bit overshadowed by the other tanks. Now, one thing I still love about this tank is the fact that you have 3 shots in the clip instead of 4, but at the same time, why is the reload time of the whole clip almost the same as the AMX-50B? Like the interclip, well, not the interclip, but the whole clip reload time is 21.7 seconds on the T-57, and the AMX-50B is 23.68. So basically under 2-second difference for the whole clip. That has to be the biggest joke done by Wargaming, and I'm very likely sure that this tank is going to receive a buff in the upcoming updates, or Wargaming really hates tanks that compete with each other, and they do this all the time, because at some point the 57 was much better than the 50B, and vice versa. Same with the Object 140 and the T62A and the E100 and the VK72. So Wargaming really likes to do these things where they sort of kill off one competing tank and then they decide to buff it a year later and nerf the other one, vice versa, all the time. This seems to be like a Wargaming tactic they do all the time. But as I said, the message of this video is that the T-57 Heavy is definitely not dead. It's still playable, just like before. But the only difference being that there is a better tank out there that's going to do the job a little bit better, in my opinion. So with that, Happy is out, and I'll definitely see you guys next time. Bye-bye.